Hey everyone, it's Rock for Cash, People's Champ, coming to you live from Cash Stadium. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a preview of week number 13 of the FNFL. It's our second last week before the finals. So yeah, it's getting interesting. The ladder is very tight at the moment, and anything could happen really this round. So let's get into it. But before we do that, a couple of things. The Rock just wanted to shout out all those family and friends. Continue to see how the Rock's going. I've been overwhelmed by the amount of well wishes and good wishes I've received from so many people. Just seeing how Rock's going with his broken leg. We're up to week 11 now of the fucking prison here. Yeah, just thanks to everyone. It's just been fantastic. It really shows how much people care about the Rock, and it's just makes Rock feel really special. And I said leading up to Christmas, we'd be playing some Christmas songs. This one, White Christmas, Michael Bublé. Who else could it be? So we'll have this one. We'll have this one playing in the background. A little bit of the bubble as we look at what's going to happen in week 13 of the FNFL. First game, Rock for Cash up against Shiva Kamini. Rock for Cash at the moment 5-7 in 10th spot, won last week. Shiva Kamini 6-6 in 7th spot, and they've lost 3 in a row. Computer has this one very one-sided. The Cash 120.99, Shiva Kamini 81.01. So really no contest in this one. The Cash just recently beat Shiva a couple of weeks ago by about 70 points. I think it was 65 or 70 points. I'm tipping it's going to be around the same again. So it should be a really good win for the Cash. And yeah, be great leading into the final series with a couple of really big wins. In the next game, the Dark Side take on Team Mazza. The Dark Side 8-4 in 2nd spot. Team Mazza 5-7 in 9th spot. Computer has this one again, not that close. The Dark Side 102.52. Team Mazza 85.31. Team Mazza's off the rails, so Dark Side easily in this one. In the next game, Moneymakers 10 up against Young Remix Killers. Moneymakers 10, 8-4 in 4th spot. They've won 6 in a row, believe it or not. And Young Remix Killers 7-5 in 6th spot, losing last week. This one has the Computer Moneymakers 110.43. Young Remix Killers 93.23. Look, I don't think you can keep winning, so I'm going to tip the Young Remix Killers to stop this little run that the Moneymakers have had. In the next game, the Browns are taking on Mitch's Mongrels. The Browns 1-11 in 12th spot. They've lost 7 in a row. Mitch's Mongrels 5-7 in 8th spot, winning last week. Computer has this one very one-sided as well. Mitch's Mongrels 123.48. The Browns 87.88, and I think that'll be about it. About 40-point win to Mitch's Mongrels. In the next game, this is probably the game of the round. Archie's All-Stars 8-4 in 1st spot, losing last week to the Cash. Little Waiters 7-5 in 5th spot, and they lost last week as well. Computer has this one 87.51 to Archie's, and Little Waiters 87.32. So only, 0.19, 2 yards between the two of them. And yeah, I'm going to go with Little Waiters to cause an upset again. I think Archie's have fallen off the rails a bit. I think the Altar boys are walking a little bit funny, and can't see them getting a win here. In the final game, Little River Giants 8-4 in 3rd spot. Smooth Criminal 4-8 in 11th spot. Little River Giants have had 2 wins in a row. Smooth Criminal 1 win last week. Computer has this one close as well. Little River Giants 107. Smooth Criminal 104.04. Look, I think the Smooth Criminal has sort of picked up her game a little bit in recent weeks, and I'm going to go for a bit of an upset here with Smooth Criminal getting the chocolates. So just to sum up, the Cash should beat Shiva. Dark Side should beat Team Mazza. Moneymakers should beat the Killers. Sorry, the Killers should beat the Moneymakers. Mongrel should beat the Browns. Little Waiters to beat Archies. And Smooth Criminal to beat Little River Giants. So let's just go and have a look at our new little thing that we look at every week now. Start 'em, sit 'em. We're going to start with quarterbacks. All right, so they're saying Jalen Hurts, Kirk Cousins, Joe Burrow, Derek Carr. They should all be played this week. But you need to sit Matt Stafford, Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson, and Mac Jones. So any of those four, piss them off and you should do all right. In the running backs department, we have Antonio Gibson, Myles Gaskin, fucking very overrated player, this bloke, Jamal Williams, and Boston Scott. If you've got Shaquan Barkley, Rex Burkhead, Tevin Coleman, or Matt Breida, give them a rest. They're not going to do well for you. Wide receivers. Michael Pittman, Devontae Smith, Brandon Cooks, Deontay Johnson. All give them a run. Give these guys a rest. Cole Beasley, Marvin Jones, Elijah Moore, and Russell Gage. Next, tight ends, the prima donnas of the league. Pat Freiermuth, Logan Thomas, Cash Boy, Jared Cook and Ryan Griffin. Get them into your sides. But make sure you sit Tyler Higbee, Hunter Henry, TJ Hawkinson, and Gerald Everett. No good, those blokes. Let's just have a look at kickers. Greg Joseph, Mike Badgley, Jake Elliott, and Matt Prater. They're the ones you want. Tyler Bass, Brandon McManus, Matthew Wright, and Matt Amendola. Piss them off. No good. And finally, the defense. Tampa Bay, Philadelphia, Kansas City, and Miami. They're the ones you need. Get rid of the Steelers, the Bengals, the Chargers, and the Broncos. No good. All right, so that's start 'em, sit 'em for week 13. Let's have a look what's happening in the NFL. Obviously, the cash is a bit late with this one. We've already had the Friday game where the Cowboys beat the Saints 27-17. Okay, so we've got two 8:05 games tomorrow, being Monday. We've got Washington against the Raiders and Jacksonville against the Rams. Two 8:25 games, the 49ers up against the Seahawks and the Ravens against the Steelers. Pencil this one in, Monday 12:20. Whatever you're doing, stop doing it. Broncos versus the Chiefs. AFC West battle for top spot. Chiefs will get the fucking job done. And finally on the Tuesday, should be a good game this one, the Patriots up against the Bills. That's at 12:15 on Tuesday. So that's pretty much it for week 13 of the FNFL. Like I said, we've only got one more week to go after this, and then we're in the finals. Can't wait for that. So enjoy your team, unless you're nickety, and hopefully Cash will get over the line. And yeah, that's the cash out.